they had always kind of thought of Shakespeare as being these plays for old people in fancy theaters and very boring. And Craig Pierce showed us instantly that wasn't the case.
The majority of the audience were the penny-paying groundlings, and they were like, you know, the young punks. They went and they wanted to be entertained, and you better entertain them, otherwise they'll burn the place down.
Let's torch the place!
Shakespeare was kind of a punk, and he played for the people. And the idea is the theater is a punk club, and that we're standing in the mosh pit.
We've put sort of sharp elements to the set and a lot of heavy metal work. That's how we've sort of tried to introduce this like punk feel to it.
We had read that they called below the stage hell, so we painted below the stage as hell and fire. And then the ceiling up above was called the heavens, so we painted the heavens on pieces of velvet that are all kind of sagging and drooping up above. And this becomes the center of the world of Will. And so we didn't want it to be old grade wood. We wanted to have a lot of color and make it really feel fiery and explosive. And when we're in here with crowds, it will be like dropping a firecracker at a tin can.
Shakespeare actually wrote for people that were not intellectuals. He wrote for the people. So what we had to do was not study the kings and the queens and the nobility of that time, but people on the streets.
Shaker brought in images of the slums in Mumbai. These beautiful homes that were made out of blue plastic tarps, metal pipe, corrugated metal, and it's people that have no money, but they're happy. And we had to find what was the Elizabethan equivalent of that. We're using wooden poles, and we didn't have corrugated metal, but we're using grass matting, fabric instead of paper. And it's just making a very exciting world that is constantly changing and very colorful.
Hello, darling.
There's a lot of visual effects. We have to top up a lot of buildings. We have to add to this theatre set.
The green screens go hand in hand with what we do. We're very dependent on set extensions in order for us to make this world believable. So we have a 360 green screen built into the sets, which then we extend then and concept what is beyond our world and the larger, wider views that we see.
I think Shaker has found a way to take sort of a vision from the page and realize it in the world in a very extremely beautiful way.
People who had really uncertain lives came to the theater wanting to be entertained. Shakespeare came and found a way to grab their hearts.
Will, all new Mondays at 9 on TNT and the TNT app.